a very bittersweet night at Scotiabank Arena this evening as, yes, the Leafs do win 3-2 over the Anaheim Ducks, even though they probably should have beat them. The Ducks playing second night of a back-to-back, 3 games in their last 4 days. You probably should have won better than 3-2. Also, before we get into the video itself, I don't know if you guys can tell a difference in the video quality and whatnot. I don't know if it's any different. For me, it looks kind of different. It kind of looks better, but I don't know. Let me know your guys' thoughts down below. Does it look any different? Does it look better? Does it look worse? I want to hear all your thoughts down below, because the other one I was using, the other camera I was using, the wire started to go. I had to like lean something up against it and like angle it a certain. It was ugly stuff. And then it got to a point where it was barely working, and I'm like, okay, I can't do this. So got one here. And let me know what you guys think. All right, now, like I mentioned, the Leafs win at 3-2, yes. However, after 1 period of play, Anthony Stolarz does not come back out for the second period. And we're all like, oh, God. Like, yes, you guys know, I'm a big Joe Wall guy, I get it, but Stolarz has been outstanding. And he's had a history of injuries within the legs and stuff like that. And he leaves the game and doesn't return a lower body injury. Luke Fox tweeted out 24 minutes ago, and it's about 10 o'clock tonight, that Craig Berube says Leafs will know more about the severity of Stolarz's lower body injury tomorrow. Hoping for good news. You know what that tells me? Joe Wall, here's the net, bud. Stay healthy, and it's yours. So we'll see what happens. But let's talk about it. First period. Max Pacioretty. And can we talk about this nifty, and I mean oh so nifty play by John Tavares? It was it a point shot from Jake McCabe, and it lands in the feet of Johnny T. And my goodness, the between the legs feed was awesome from John Tavares, but not just that feed. It was a beautiful kind of like a diving shot on the backhand or whatever from what's his face, Max Pacioretty to beat Dostal, and just like that, it's the Leafs lead at 1-0. Feeling pretty good. 6:57 into the first period. You got the 1-0 lead. Tavares and McCabe have assists in the goal. You're feeling confident. Later on in the first period, it's about 6 minutes to go. Nylander enters the offensive zone, dishes it off to his right to Pacioretty. Nylander goes right to the net. Pacioretty gives it back to him, and it kind of goes off Nylander's stick. I don't know, did Dostal save that as first shot? No, it was blocked by the defender. And then Nylander gets another stick on it while it's in the air, obviously below the crossbar. And it beats Dostal. The Leafs lead it now 2-0. Nylander's 18th goal of the season. Pacioretty and Riley with assists in the goal at 14:17 of the first period. Hey, the Leafs got a 2-0 lead. You're feeling pretty good about yourself through one. But then a late period goal, just a minute and a half after that, Frankie Vetrano scores on the power play. Makes it a 2-1 game. Kind of dampers the first period. Shots and goal were 9-8 Leafs after 1 period of play. And then we go up in the second period. Obviously, oh God, no more Stolarz. This is scary. But over midway through the second period, a point shot from Connor Timmins. Tipped in by whom? Max Pacioretty. Have a day. Just a couple days ago, he buries Jack Hughes. And then he scores 2 goals and has a 3-point night as your team only scores 3 goals. Have a day, Max Pacioretty. He's 4th of the season. Timmins and Tavares grab assists in the goal. The Leafs lead 3-1. Great stuff. But then, this Lacombe fella, Jackson Lacombe, scores his 5th goal of the year. Again, minute 5 afterwards. So it was not less than 2 minutes between the Leafs scoring a goal and them answering back. And it's 3-2 with just under half a hockey game to go. We go into the second intermission. Shots were 15-14 in favor of the Ducks in the second period. But Joe Wall stands tall, has 1 goal on 15 shots in the second period. And in the third, I got to say the Leafs played a sound period. They outshot them 10-5 when you had the lead. And Joe Wall made some stops. Mitch Marner couldn't hit an empty net to save his life in the latter part of that game. But who cares? You win the hockey game. You outshoot them 33-28 for the game. You lost the special teams battle. We were 0-2 in the power play. They were 1-1 on their power play. And obviously goaltending-wise, Stolarz, before he leaves the game, 1 goal on 8 shots against. And Joe Woll, who comes in the cage, 1 goal on 20 shots for a .950 save. Comes in relief, gets the win for the boys in blue and white. Max Pacioretty had a day. That line was without a doubt the best line of the night for the Toronto Maple Leafs. Pacioretty, 3-point night, 2 goals and assists. He was a +3, had 3 shots on net, also threw 3 hits as well. Willie Nylander, a goal, +3, had 7 shots on goal. And Johnny Toronto, John Tavares, had 2 assists and was a +2. And Riley, Timmins, McCabe had the assists as well. And more importantly, the Leafs pick up the victory. And the minuses today, Matthews, Marner, Nice. Just going to leave that there. All right. Now, the next game for the Toronto Maple Leafs, I'm letting you guys know right now, is down in Detroit at Little Caesars Arena, where your boy will be at the hockey game. Going down to Windsor, friends down there. Going to make the trip across to Detroit. Going to go watch the Leafs and Red Wings game. I've never seen a Leaf game outside of Scotiabank Arena, so I don't know what the atmosphere is going to be like. But I'm assuming Leaf fans travel well to Detroit and Buffalo, so it's going to be fun. Can't wait. It's a 7 o'clock puck drop there. Don't know if that video is going to be uploaded that night or the next day. Regardless, there's no games at all on the Sunday for anybody. Actually, the Leafs play at 5 against Buffalo on the second night of a back-to-back. Interesting. You might see Hildeby, or they might give the Russian guy, Akhtiamov, because he's been great with the Toronto Marlies. You might see him get a look. We'll see, though. We'll see how it goes. Obviously, Stolarz, hopefully it's nothing crazy. He'll probably hit the IR, but hopefully it's not too much of an issue for him. And he's back soon. But for what's right in front of us, I'm assuming Joe Woll's going to get the start on the front night of the back-to-back in Detroit at 7 o'clock, right? So, guys, that's going to do it for this one. If you enjoyed the video and the dub tonight, well, let me refresh that. The result of tonight's game, because I didn't think they played particularly great, but the Ducks are just atrocious, man. Oh, that team is bad. So you did a job. You did a job. You got your 2 points in regulation. Great. You move on to the next one, right? Just the way it has to be. All right, so like this video if you guys enjoyed it. If you subscribe by any guys not done so already, comment down below your thoughts on the video, thoughts on the game. Also, like I mentioned earlier, your thoughts on the possible camera situation I'm working with right now. Let me know all your thoughts. Twitter, Discord, Instagram, TikTok, all that stuff is down below. So follow up there if you haven't done so already, and I will talk to you guys Raptors Edition Monday as they host the Chicago Bulls at Scotiabank Arena at 7:30. And as for the Toronto Maple Leafs, back in action at Little Caesars Arena on Saturday night, 7 p.m. puck drop there, looking to make it 3 straight dubs. Thank you so much for listening and watching. I hope you enjoyed the video and the dub tonight. Talk to you guys then.